since middle school. Obviously, both growing up in the Midwest. I think the biggest thing about her, like I talked about over there, is like I just really admire the way she's gone about her business over the course of the last few years. Obviously, she's been dealt a tough hand, and she's just so resilient, and the way she's been able to come back and lead this team back to a Final Four is something I really admire.
You know her game. How do you guys think your game is?
Yeah, I think we're similar in a lot of ways, but we're also very different in a lot of ways. I think the biggest thing is like Paige plays off the ball quite a bit, and I usually have the ball in my hands quite a bit. Not that she doesn't do that, but I would say that's probably the biggest, difference between the two of us. And her game is just so smooth. Like, she's fun to watch. She moves effortlessly out there. Like, it's just so natural. It comes easy to her. But that's always been her game as long as I've known her. Like, she's just very naturally gifted, and then she additionally works really hard at it, and that makes a great recipe for success. Yeah. I think that whole thing has kind of got blown a little bit out of proportion. Every kid grows up. I was talking to my team. It's like everybody grows up thinking they're going to UConn. Like, it's UConn. Like, they've won how many national championships? Like, everybody wants to go there. Everybody wants to get recruited by Gino. And it was, for me, through my recruiting process, it was never about like who isn't recruiting me. It was about who is recruiting me. Like, what is the best option for myself? And I went on a lot of visits, and I quickly figured out I wanted to be close to the state of Iowa, so that quickly eliminated everybody else around the country, other than probably teams in the Midwest, and that's what I started looking at. So I think that was the biggest thing for me, is finding what I love and what was going to make me successful, and I think I definitely made the right decision. Football stadium, and we're playing inside of a normal basketball stadium, and it's hard to get tickets for your family when there's not many tickets to come by, and I think there's definitely the option for that. I also think playing in these type of environments is really special. Being inside the Cavs arena is a unique experience in itself, so I think it's definitely not something that can be looked at. I don't think there's really a definitive answer, but I think the more people you can get in the stadium and watch women's basketball, especially with the way we know the demand is for tickets and wanting to be inside and wanting to watch the game and the viewership numbers, I think everything speaks to more the merrier. So why not?
Right, the court mentality. How would you describe it?
I think I'm just a competitor more than anything. You're going to do anything to win.